Hey real fam, it's June 16th and I'm out here prepping my car for my first ever Uber trip. I am officially joining the e-hailing service where I'll be using my car as one of the e-hailing service offering or car offering. So I've just been prepping my car, making sure that it's nice and clean. So I'm almost done. So this is just me taking you through the process. It's nerve-wracking considering the safety of us as South Africans, but I am trusting God that He will protect me, protect my clients, protect me on the road, and also all the services that I'm using, insurances and all of that. I pray that what I'm paying for will also come in handy. So I don't want to talk too much. It's nerve-wracking. I was supposed to start today, but I've decided to dedicate today into just prepping the car, making sure that all is in order, but also to pray for my car. So once I'm done putting back the mats, because I think they're dry now, putting back the mats because I think the car is good to go now, I'm just gonna take a moment and pray for my car. And I guess this is just an introduction. I will tell you how the first day goes. So on this video you can expect this part and the first day part, so call it first day as an Uber driver. So that will be our title. So yeah, let's finish here. Do you want to see how I look? I don't think I want you to see me, but let me turn the camera. Hi, this is me. Ang sa bukaging crusty. Yeah. Because I went for a walk, and then when I got back, I chilled to do some few design work, and then came straight to my car to prep it. So yeah, I need to take a shower. And yeah, I'm not looking, actually I'm fine. Like, what am I saying? I'm okay. I'm just getting breakouts and I'm okay. Like, I'm over this thing of us having to always feel the need to apologize for how we look. I mean, it's just one of those days where I'm busy cleaning my car, so I can't expect to look all posh and all that. But yeah, so yeah, it's really nerve-wracking. I think let's just have a quick chat. It's nerve-wracking that I'm starting this, but I'm honestly trusting in God. Trusting in God as one of the first, not the first. I mean, there are a lot of women Uber drivers out there, but what I'm saying is that as a woman who's driving Uber, and living in South Africa, I must say it can be nerve-wracking because there's a whole lot of things that happen to Uber drivers out there. But honestly, at this moment, I'm just trusting God to protect me, because it's a business on its own. And also I believe that, you know, what happens in our lives, listen, anything can happen wherever you are. So if you're not going to try something, then, you know, it's going to be a challenge. Because if you sit and do nothing just because you're afraid and all of that. But also I think my crazy faith and trusting so much in God has just got me to this point, and I'm about to embark in this and hoping for the best.
So I guess you're gonna be with me as I pray for this car, and also you joining me on the first day. And on the first day, when that clip comes, which is gonna come just after this, stay tuned on this very same video, so don't click out. I'm not gonna do much. I think I'm just gonna give you a highlight of how the day started, what time I started, how is it going, because yeah, again, I'm gonna have to do like a morning and then pause to go and write my exams, talk about having to do whatever it takes to really make things happen. So I have an exam tomorrow, so I'm gonna be starting early with the ride and pausing so that I can go write my exams. And when I'm finished, hopefully I finish just in time to do maybe 3 or 4 more drop-offs, and yeah, I'll be done for the day. So I don't want this video to be too long. I think I'll leave it here. Let me just finish prepping here, and then we're gonna pray. Mwah. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, Father, I speak a blessing, Lord Jesus, over the sky, Heavenly Father, I pray me to mark that this trip that I'm about to take, to mark you, in Jesus' name, to mark. God, I pray someone to mark us. This is the first time to mark us that you build with me. I try to think in Jesus' name. Thank you, Lord, for grace. Try to think pray for your messages, God, city. Pray to work at that day, people. I ask you, Lord, to drive this car. May you be the one taking the right side, Father, leading me not to panic. May you give me the strength in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I'm about to take my first ride of my first ever Uber ride. So the reason why the phone is here is because I've decided not to put mine on the dashboard. Instead, I put it here by the just under the aircon buttons there. I'm not sure what you call that. So yeah, that's where it is. So I'm about to take my first ride. Wish me luck. As I told you, I'm gonna take you with me, but definitely won't be online too much. So I'll tell you how my first ride was. So let's do this. Wish me luck. Cheers. Real fam, as mentioned earlier on this video, I did point out that I am writing an exam today. So this is me getting ready to write my exam. So yeah. So I had to pause on the rides so that I can come and finish my exam. Oh, it's been a while since I've recorded with my phone. So I'm finishing off my exam. I'm left with about 1 hour 49 minutes. I'm now on the last 2 questions. What is this question? I'm on question 4. Busy with question 4. I should be done with question 4 in the next 15 minutes. No, 10 minutes. And then I'll be going to question 5, which I'll probably be done probably in an hour. So yeah. Let me continue. See you later. Okay, real fam, it's time for a little recap on how today went. So it's 9:07. My last trip was about 30 minutes ago. So it was just around 6:30. That was my last trip to Rodiport. So yeah, the plan is to end my trips around 5-6 latest. actually 5 because 6 is actually a bit dark, but of course depending on which last ride takes, like where the last rider takes you, then yeah. Anyway, a quick recap. This is not going to be long. I need to go back to the house, and actually I'm going to walk a little bit and then go back to the house, shower, get some rest, and do other work. I have an invitation that I need to design. Yeah. Anyway, we are not here about my other work. We're here about an update on how my first day as an Uber driver went, right? I must say today was quite great. For a first day, I think I did pretty well. For a first day, so I did 11 trips today. I believe that I could have done more had I not paused, because I was writing my exam. If I did not have an exam, I believe I could have done pretty much more. Probably 15 or 16 rides. All right, so far I've made about 780, almost 800 that I made on my very first day. So how was my experience? My experience was quite amazing. I think I was a bit anxious, but the first trip at least just put me at ease. And as a woman Uber driver, I've been actually getting like more women requesting, which I've also enabled that feature, so that's fine. I also got about 3 guys that requested, so I think so far, I think so far I'm getting a hang of it. So for the first day, I'm sorry guys, I have a good DJI camera that I bought, but there's no way that I'm gonna take it with me when I do my rides. I'm not gonna do that, just for safety's sake. I'm not gonna have my valuables in the car. It's just my phone that I carry with me. So where was I? So yeah, in a nutshell, my first day went amazing. I did a couple of trips, which was quite great. Did I have any hassles, any hiccups, any issues? Not at all. I think the one issue, I wouldn't even call it an issue. So there was this guy who was kind of late, and I kind of panicked on his behalf, wanting to kind of rush. And I remember there was a point where I actually took not necessarily a wrong turn, but a longer turn, so I had to like do a U-turn just right there and there, and be like, taxi drivers. So that was the only thing that I felt like was like, but other than that, all my rides were great. Did I get cash rides? I got a few cash rides. Sorry, I did get a few cash rides, but guys, by the way, this hair is coming off. Anyway, I got a few cash rides, and I know that people are always discouraging cash and all of that, but I guess so far it was okay. Any other challenge? So I got a trip that took me out of my area. It took me all the way to Germiston side. And when I got to the Germiston side, and because that was like my third trip that took me to Germiston, because my second trip took me that side, and then I got a request that took me to Germiston. So now when I got to Germiston, someone requested, because I was still getting a hang of the app, I accepted. So it was a local ride. The person was Yeah, I think the cost was about 30 rand or something, and I took it, but I realized that actually this is not the area that I would want to take trips around. Number one, the money is quite small. At the same time, there's a lot of taxis. It's kind of like Joburg Inyana, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna keep being this side. So I've decided, and then I decided to leave actually. I wanted to wait to get a trip, but I could realize that most of the trips that I hear, they're just local. So even having to wait somewhere, so I had to get into the highway and go. So what is the lesson that I took from today as the first day? The first lesson that I took is that number one, you just need to make sure that when you end your trip, it's try to get locations where you know that you're most likely to get another trip. The fact that I had to drive from the highway twice, and well, right now I'm from Roodepoort. From Roodepoort, I was like, it's a bit dark. Probably the request that I'm gonna get is gonna take me around Roodepoort, and I'm like, I cannot be around Roodepoort because it's late. I need to go back to my side. So I had to drive without a client. So meaning the drive there, taking someone, it's always better getting a rider back, so that at least you're not wasting petrol, you're getting a client. So I think the lesson learned is that I need to at least also accept areas that I can see that, okay, I'm most likely to get clients around there. I don't want to make this too long, but yeah, I think that's the lesson that I took. What's the number two, the second lesson or the takeaway? That I have to have a bit of change in the car for those that use cash. So my car falls under UberX, so it's more or less UberX, but I've been getting a lot of Uber Go, and you know what, I'm taking the trips because if I don't accept, so I've accepted the trips, and yeah, so far that's, and I think for someone who started today making almost 800, it's not bad. I know that Uber has to take their 25%, but I guess it's not bad. If I can aim to just do more, then it's not bad for a day. So yeah, super grateful for this start. So that's the update. That's how my first day was. I don't know if I need to say anything more. I think that's the only update I have for you. And yeah, definitely I'm happy with the first day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. My car was on full tank. It currently dropped 2 bars, so meaning I'll probably drive another 2 bars tomorrow, so I can try and top it up tomorrow. So yeah, I think now my task is to just calculate daily how I'm going. So it's gonna be a trial and error for this week, and I'm just gonna give myself grace. And yeah, but so far I'm happy. And yeah, the fact that I had to even pause and go write an exam and then go back at it, I'm clapping hands for myself to say I managed to write my exam, and I also managed to do 11 rides. I managed to do about almost 800 today. I mean, it's a win. It's a win. It's a start. It's a start, and I think so far so good. And I'm grateful to God that He's protecting me. He's just by my side throughout this, and I'm grateful for all the rides that I got for today. Something that I didn't share is that I actually got chocolates for my first 2 riders. So number 1 was Prudence. I remember her name well, Prudence, that I picked up. So I got them PS chocolates that were written, "Thank you for being my first client for the day." And then the other one, "Thank you for being my second client for the day." So I even got like water for my clients, but they don't seem to want water. But I got them some holes. So I've got some holes in the car for my for my riders. So this is obviously not gonna happen all the time, but I think for now, as I'm starting, I just thought, no, I see the water issue is like so it's fine. I'll keep my water. So yeah, I'll keep my water. And yeah, that's it, man. That's it. I think let me leave it here. I don't want it to go on and on. Also, the quality of this phone is not giving me that thing, because I've upgraded. I've got a better camera, but unfortunately for this video, you just have to be okay, even the sound, because I'm not even using a mic. So you just have to understand is the situation. I could not take my camera. Love you always, Real Fam. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more of these videos, and if you want me to share with you how I started, how I applied for the Uber business, like how all of that has started. Please let me know on the comment section. And yeah, stay tuned and subscribe, Real Fam. And please watch the ads, guys. Like, watch the ads. Please watch the ads. All right, I love you so much. Cheers for now. Bye.